We've seen a huge uptick in people going to get home loans because of the price of interest rates recently. So, interest rates dictate how much you're going to pay in your mortgage and what you're going to pay over time back to the bank. This is super important because in 2019, the average mortgage rate was somewhere around 3.5 to 4.5%. Nowadays, it's 2.5 to 3.5%. That doesn't sound like a huge deal, but that small amount of 1% makes a huge deal in your rate. And if you were getting a rate of, let's say, 4.75 and now of 2.75 with a 2% difference, it's massive. So if you're looking at mortgages currently, it's actually cheaper to buy a home in 2020 than it was in 2019. Same house. So let's take a $300,000 home, for example, at a 4.75 interest rate, you're going to pay roughly $124,000 more in interest over time. Now, that's saying that you're not going to refi, you're not going to miss any payments, you're going to make only on time payments and no additional payments toward principal. So keep this in mind while you're out there looking for a home. 2020 is still a great time to buy a house. If you have a solid job, you're in a good industry that's maintaining, and you've got solid credit. Right now, it's pretty insane that you can actually pay hundreds of thousands of dollars less for a property than you could in 2019 or in years prior. Interest rates are the lowest they've ever been. Just had someone lock one in at 2.375, which is just insane. So when you start accounting for inflation over time, it's almost just like free money. So take a look at the interest rates nowadays. I wouldn't wait too much longer. Granted, that being said, if you're going to stay in the home for a long time, it's a great time. If you're looking to buy a home and just stay in it for a year or two, I would say just be really careful about what you buy because markets go up and down. So, you want something that you can build some equity in. And if you're not building equity in that home over the longevity of that mortgage, then it's really not going to be worth it to you to go buy a home right now. It might be, but you need to find something that you can add some value to. And if you're not adding value to it, you're buying a brand new home. The likelihood that it's going to appraise more than 3% a year is pretty unlikely. So you're looking at somewhere around 3% appreciation on average. Interest rates below 3% right now is pretty crazy. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, drop them below or shoot me a DM and I'll answer them there.